Okay, so we're going to start with roll downs, which are always really good for posture. So I want you to think about your posture here, rolling your shoulders back and down, and that your fingertips are just on the side of your thighs. And then as you tilt your chin in, bring your chin in, then you can round your back, and then really think about driving your hips high, and then roll back up. And roll the shoulders back at the top. So you want to think of your posture with that straight spine. Think of your pelvis like a bucket of water, and then that bucket of water in your pelvis is going to either tip forward and tilt the water forward, or back. Okay, so you get that pelvic tilt, and that's just going to work these lower ab muscles here. Okay, so tilt your pelvis so that your bucket is neutral, soft knees, and then the pelvis tilts forward and up and high, and then comes back up, round. Okay, we'll do one more. Tilt, stretch, and then round, back up. Okay, this time we're going to roll down, we're going to walk the arms forward, and we're going to be in a nice big open stretch into a down dog, and then walk it back. So roll down, walk the hands forward, straight arm plank, slowly come down, belly button and hips drive into the floor, push back up into a plank, into a down dog, stretch the back of the legs, and then walk back up, and then put the roll up at the top, round the shoulders back. So we're going to do that another 2 times, okay? So roll down, stretch out the back of the legs, walk the hands forward, straight arm plank, drop slowly into a cobra, down stretch, push up into a press up, straight arm plank, stretch into a down dog, push the arms back, and slowly round back up. Okay, here we go, one more time. Round down, stretch into the back of the legs. One arm at a time, really engages each shoulder. Straight arm plank, pelvis tucks under, slowly lower down, cobra. Push up, down dog. Walk the hands back up and down. Okay, so we're going to do some lunges. That's really good for our thighs here. So again, we want to keep this nice in line as we're going to reverse lunge, knee to floor, and then return. So try and keep a nice straight line with your ears, shoulders, and hips. Nice and strong through that movement. We're going to go another 4 each leg. Good. Okay, so we're going to work one leg by lunging forward and backwards on the same leg. So we go forwards and back, Same leg. 8 times, so that's 2. Each time, same leg. Ooh, one leg's really starting to feel that. And then we're going to change. Give the legs a little bit of a shake. Okay, so other leg stays static. Here we're going to lunge it forward. And back. Nice, keep that posture nice and straight, and I'm breathing out into my abs. And return. Okay, so sticking with the lunges, well done. We're going to go with static lunges this time, and we're going to put a little bit of forward tilt into these lunges. So my back foot's up onto my toe here, and I'm going to come down, holding my hands just in front. I'm just going to work one leg. I'm going to use my tilt, forward tilt here, so my pelvis is slightly forward, but my back's in line. Loading. You'll feel that through your front leg. Really good for your thighs here. Let's do 3, 2, 1. Then we're going to change legs. Okay, forward tilt, spine in line, shoulders back and down. We're not rounding the shoulders, but we're loading the front leg. Two more. 7, 8, and rest it. Okay, so if you have got a weight, I'm just going to use a 3 kilo weight here. Okay, this time I'm going to go forward into a lunge, but if you've got any knee issues, just stay into a reverse lunge. So I'm going to go forward into my lunge, and as I come back, I'm going to press the weight overhead. I'm just going to work that one side. Yeah? Okay, let's go for 8. Forward lunge, get that stability. Keep everything in line. 3 more. Last one. And change. So that holding that weight, just a little bit more challenging. Three, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, good. So we're going to do all that again, but we're going to put it together. Okay, so we don't need the weight. So first of all, we're going to go reverse lunges, forward and back, forward tilt, and then loaded lunges. Okay, so here we go. We're going to start with the left leg, so the right leg shoots back, 8 each side, and we're going to go one to the other. Okay, here we go. 8. One leg, reverse lunge. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Change. Ooh. You know, having a little wobble is good, because then it's retraining your brain to try and make it better. 3, 2, and 1, and change. So forward and back, 8 each side. 1 forwards and back. Forwards and back. Forwards and back. Forwards. 4 more of this leg. 1, 2, nice straight posture. 3, 2, 2, good going. 1 and 1. Whew. Okay, change legs. Here we go. This way. That's right. Trying to get my arms to be in that nice running position as well. Use my arms forwards and back. Forwards and back. Here we go. 4 more. 4. You. 2 more. 2. Last 1. 1. Ooh. Good. Nice work. So, just going to go with that forward tilt. So here we're loading that front leg, and we're going to go static. So one leg, 8, 7, 6, 5. My back foot's up onto my toe. 4, 3, 2. Everything's in line. 1. Good. Change. 1, 2, 3, forward tail. 4, 5, 6. Last one. 2, 7. Load it up. 8. Good. Take your weight. We can rest after this set. This is a forward lunge. So we're going to go forward and then drive up with that weight. So it takes a lot of balance here. Four more. Lunge, push. 2. Nice work. 1 time. Good. Change. Bam. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nearly there. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Okay, good. Just shake your legs out there a little bit. Well done. We're going to go into some single leg deadlifts. Just because we've done so much work here, I just want you to have that feeling of good posture and the change in muscle here that we're going to use just glutes and hamstrings. Okay, so I'm just going to switch to a slightly heavier weight. So I've gone for 6. If you've got 2 3s or something, that's absolutely fine. Okay, so your deadlift. So again, thinking about your pelvis, you're going to tilt the pelvis so that bucket of water is tipping forward, and you're going to shoot your hips along this plane, and the weight just stays close to your body. And then, so my knees aren't bending. They're slightly bent, but they're not bending the same as a lunge. Okay? So we're going to do a set with both legs on the floor. Then we're going to do a set with single leg, so a staggered deadlift, and then we'll do that twice through. Okay, so just nice slow repetitions here for 8. Here we go. So push the hips, go back. 1, 2, 3. Feel that stretch, keep the back straight. And then squeeze into your hamstrings as you return. So really slow. 1, 2, 3. Full stretch into the back of the legs. Do you feel it in the back of the legs, yeah? 1, 2, 3. 1, 3. Nice, slow and controlled. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Good. If you can keep that tempo. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. My heels are really driving into the floor. Two more. One more. Okay, so a staggered deadlift. So I'm going to put one leg back. My hips are still facing forward, but my back leg is just up that little bit. I'm back, and then I'm going to use the same movement, but I'm just trying to load my front leg. So my toe is just a little bit further back than my heel. And then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Return. So one-legged, loading one leg. Good. Make this the last one this side. Good. Change it over. So your positioning is quite important here. That you've got one straight leg, little bend in your knee, and the other leg just comes up. And then we're going to change legs. So one leg is slightly back, one leg is straight. Just going to make sure you. The other leg. Okay, last one. Then we're going to go back to second set. Last ones of these. We're just going to go to both legs, deadlift, okay? So hinge, flat back, return. The weight stays close to your body. Really pushing out your hips on that line, high and back, squeeze the glutes as you return. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. We're doing reps of 8. Just try and get the most stretch, and then you can build up your weight when you feel comfortable. Okay, staggered, so one leg forward, one leg back here, and we're just driving the hips up and back, and we're going to load the front leg. One leg load, I'm going for that squeeze as I come up. And change for 8. 8 reps, here we go. Ooh. 1, 2, hips go back. Stretch down that front of the leg. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Return. 6. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. One more. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. Okay, so the purpose of that one is just to, you know, if you're bending or you're lifting, you know which muscles to engage. So strong through the glutes, strong through the hamstrings, and it's really going to help you develop your posture. Really, really good for core strength as well there. Okay, so I'm going to go to the floor. It's going to need a band, and the band's just going to go around your knees, up to your knees. Okay. So we're going to, first of all, we're going to do some glute bridges. Okay, so we just need to get into that position when we're on the floor. My feet are just tucking towards my hands, and we're just going to lift the hips off the floor, engaging our pelvic floor muscles and rising up to the top, okay? So we're going to do 6 sets. Each set is for 16, okay? And then I'll just get you to either pulse or hold at the end, okay? So 6 sets of 16. It's not as bad as it sounds. Okay, so heels, and we're going to rise the hips up and down. That's 1. That's 2. Squeezing the glutes and hamstrings. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8, squeeze at the top. 9. Each time just lifting up, rolling down, touch and up, down and touch. That's 12. 13. 14. And that's 15 and 16. And then we're going to hold there. Just hold in that position. So we've got that nice bridge, we're squeezing into the glutes. And down. Okay, so that was set 1. And I'm going to go again, just a quick drink. Okay, so roll down nicely in that position. Set 2. Feeling it in your glutes here. Squeeze up and down. Keep your spine in line. Chin comes down. 2. And touch. And 3. And touch. And 4. And down. And 5. And down. And 6. Keep breathing. 7. In through your nose, out through your mouth. 8. 9. 10. 11. And 12. And 13. And 14. And squeeze. And squeeze. And squeeze at 16. And hold there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. Good, well done. Okay, for this set, I want you to push out into the band as you come up, okay? So squeezing out as you come up. Set of 16, here we go. Up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8, and 8, and 7, and 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, squeeze out, 2, and 1. Good, hold it there, it's just for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Okay, so third set done, on to our fourth set. This time, we're gonna go for an extra pulse at the top. So we lift and pulse, and down, and lift and pulse. Here we go. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8, and 8. Squeezing the glutes on top. Mine are on fire. 9. Sorry, I got counting wrong. 6 more. 5, 4. Little pulse just makes that difference. 3, 2. Really good for your glutes. 1, and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hug your knees there. Okay, fifth set. So this time, just want you to take your feet a little bit wider. So if you've got a mat, take your feet as wide as the mat. And then feet in. So here we go, wide and down. Set of 16. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold there. Okay, last set of 6, we're nearly there already. So this time we're just going to go a single leg, so we're going to go 8 each side. So with our single leg, we just hold one leg extended, and we're going to drive up and down. So 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold it up there and change and down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hug your knees there. Okay, good. Right, so we're going to leave the band on. We're going to finish with just 2 sets of roll downs. Okay, so have your hands out in front of you. Leave the band on, so you're slightly pushing into your knees, and we're going to tuck the pelvis under, okay? Remember, tucking that pelvis as if we're throwing that bucket of water back, down, hands up, overhead, stretch, expand. Breathe in. Breathe out to sitting. Okay, roll down, tuck the pelvis under. Breathe in, breathe out. It's 2. 3, bring that spine up nice and straight, roll it down. 4, expand, tuck the chin in, contract. 5, 6, 7. Just using my arms for a bit of momentum, a little bit. 8, and then roll it down. Good. And then we're just going to go the leg drops. So my legs are up, my chin is in, and I'm going to just drop my leg down, rest on the floor, and lift it up. 2, 3. Nice strong legs, bend them if you need to. 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8, and relax it there. Okay, so you can take the band off, and I'm just going to stretch my knees side to side. And hold down to one side and on the other side. And hold down. And then come back up. And then my last one, my favourite one, if you can come up into the mermaid position. And then we'll finish with just 3 mermaids either side. So we're dropping down onto our forearm. Nice long line. Stretch into the abs, and the other side. Stretch, repeat, stretch, and the other side. Over, and stretch, back, and 3. And now all that work that we've done into our core and into our glutes and hamstrings, just come up really slowly. Stretch there. And then roll up like we did at the beginning. Roll up, round your shoulders up at the top. And I would like to finish with a big long stretch up. And then a tick, tock, and down. Okay, we're done.